Hello, and welcome back to the Dungeon of Nox'ren. Welcome back to our finale of this campaign, the story. We'll see. We'll see where we end up going, everybody. So let's go ahead, go around the table before we get started, and introduce ourselves and who we're playing. Irma, let's start with you.
Hi, it's me, Irma, and I am celebrating Leap Day by wearing the correct colors, yellow and blue. And all of you, poke your eye, pull your hair, you forgot what clothes to wear.
Thank
Happy
you,
Leap
Irma. Who are
Day!
you playing?
Oh, I'm playing Smashly. She's a Triton Paladin, and she's got such good luck, and probably nothing bad will happen to her
Mhm. All right,
tonight.
over to Astrid. Who are you playing?
Hi everybody, I'm Astrid Aurelia. I didn't realize that Leap Day had colors assigned to it, so
It
I'm sorry
does.
for failing that. I will be playing Binkleworm tonight, and he is a Dragonborn monk, and he's just grown so much over the course of this campaign. Not really in terms of height, which is how he'd like to grow, but in terms of character. So I can't wait to get into it.
All right, let's go over to Eva.
Hello, I'm Eva Destruction from the Boule Brothers Dragula Season 3 and Titans. I am currently playing a divination wizard by the name of Fen, who is a gentle giant furbolg, and I am very low on spell slots.
All right, and last but not least, Edie.
Hi, I'm Edie Cheeseburger. I am from Atlanta, Georgia. You can find me tomorrow at the other show. We're having a Golden Girls theme show. And I am playing Vola Aldora, the Circle of Stars Druid.
And I am RK Wild. I am your GM and game master. I play the characters, the monsters, all the things, friend and foe. And before we hop into it, let's do a quick recap. Our party, after being faced with an Elder Brain dragon, an angel of war and destruction, and an eldritch horror in a realm of blood, completed the trial of the Devouring Night. Arriving back in the Cosmic Way Station, they saw that Omen was gone and ran through the newly opened Astral Gate. The party found themselves standing on top of an enormous turtle swimming through the Astral Sea, and the other team, speaking with Omen, having technically won the contest to get to the end of the dungeon. Once again, Atlas turned to Vola and offered her a place in their group. And once again, Vola refused. And at the same time, the rest of the group saw through the illusion. Omen was not congratulating this party. Owen was on the ground, brutalized, one of the enormous ballista arrows through his stomach, and the rival team was ready to strike. Combat began as Smashly began to nearly knock Origin off the turtle. Blue leaves fell from the sky, and suddenly Archdruid Inkra made her presence known. This is where we're picking up. We are in the middle of combat. And before we continue with the combat, I would like everyone to roll me an investigation check, please.
Slay.
I'm gonna use my new dice.
Okay, Binkleworm with the 19.
Come through.
Come through, D20.
Investigation.
I got a
14.
10.
10, 14, 19, and then Vola, what'd you get?
9.
Okay. Binkleworm, you're currently stunned, but you are able to see what's happening around you.
Great.
You're able to observe and notice. And what you realize is something that you all had discussed previously. Omen is at the base of this strange table with a large ballista through his stomach. He's bloodied, he's beaten, he is dying. And as those illusions fell, the illusion of the team being congratulated, you've now realized that you can see what you couldn't see before. The ballistas, those large arrows that Atlas has on his side, the mouth of Origin that you couldn't see before, and the weapons that Lartok holds on his hands.
Mm.
All of them made of this shimmering, opalescent material. Origin's bottom jaw and entire neck are this opalescent material. This entire ballista that is sticking out of Omen is this same shimmering color filled with the rainbow itself. And Lartok is holding two brass knuckles, but instead of made of brass, they are made of that same opalescence as they fight. Whatever they are, these weapons are incredibly powerful. It looks like Omen's only been hit once, but is basically downed. And I would say probably Binkleworm and Smashly, you two would notice this. Omen has this dark galaxy-like skin with stars scattered through it, but you can see that coming from the wound where that ballista was shot, there are these opalescent fractures spreading across his body, creeping up on his neck and down his arms. Something is incredibly wrong here. And as the two of you notice this about Omen, he sits up slightly, trying to pick himself up from this dais. And he says, I am Omen, Prophet of Nox'ren, architect of the dungeon. And he's going to use a layer action.
Oh.
Omen is?
Omen is using a layer action.
Oh, big slay.
All right. All of you are going to regain
Oh, yeah.
Omen.
15 hit points
Oh,
as
Okay.
Omen unleashed this wave of healing from where he sits that you watch dodges around your opponents and just strikes the three of you. Whatever rule of impartiality that Omen has been bound to seems to have been broken in this moment.
Nice.
Omen is no longer restricted to being impartial. But as he does that, he slumps back, clearly weakened by the effort that this took. And we are going to continue combat. First up in the combat is going to be Atlas. Atlas has Binkleworm in front of him, and Binkleworm, you are currently stunned.
Love
So Atlas is going to go ahead and kick you right in the face.
that. Oh, great.
We love.
Okay, that is going to be a 25 to hit, which I believe beats your AC.
It sure does.
This is a kick, so it's not going to be as much damage as everything else. You're going to take 9 bludgeoning damage as his hooves go up and kick you right in the face. He is then going to take a step back from you
Okay.
and start firing off shots with his bow. He's going to aim one at Smashly. That is a 11 to hit.
Pating, it misses.
Okay, cool. And he's going to shoot one at Vola. That is a 14 to hit.
Oh, I feel like that hits.
That hits?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll roll damage for you.
Oh, roll 20. That's what it is.
You need a higher armor class, baby.
I have a 13.
Okay. You're going to
Great.
take 14 piercing damage.
I just got that.
I
And-
feel so much better. Oh.
Listen, it's still a net positive.
and 7 bludgeoning damage. As this ballista that fires into you shifts colors as it strikes your body, doing some sort of additional damage. Whatever magic it's using is strange. And then the final shot is going to be at Fen.
Ah,
Oh, not me, honey.
That's only a 12 to hit Fen.
that misses.
Why couldn't that have
Great.
not been me?
Hit three shots.
He gets 3 shots.
This is Atlas.
That was Atlas. That is going to be the end of Atlas's turn. Lartok is up next and is right in front of Fen. He's going to throw a punch at you, Fen.
All right.
That is a 19 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. He's going to roll damage first, and then I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
You're going to take 7 force damage.
Okay. Constitution saving throw. That is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay, you succeed. You will also take 7. What is this on this? Acid damage as he punches you with these opalescent knuckle dusters, and they flash green as he strikes you. He's going to attack you again as well.
Okay.
Damn, honey.
That is a 16 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. That is going to be 10 force damage.
Okay.
And roll low on it. 3 acid damage again.
Okay.
And I need another Constitution saving throw from you.
Ooh, in the box, please. Okay. That's a 25.
25, you succeed. He is going to step around you over to here, and he's going to take 1 step away from you. Technically get an attack of opportunity if you'd like to do anything, or you can keep your reaction for something else.
Jim, honey.
I'm gonna I'm gonna just like take the blow, and then as they're making their way around me, I'm gonna try to swing around with my elbow and try to clock them as they're
Okay.
So I'm gonna try just like with an unarmed strike. So that's a natural 20.
Natural 20 hits.
Hell yeah.
Skill? No. Sorry, I never do fucking unarmed strikes. Okay.
It's all good.
What do I even roll for that?
You don't. Your unarmed strike, technically,
Is
you have a
0.
dagger. Do it with your dagger.
Okay, I'll do a dagger. Sure. I'll just
Because your strength is a -1, you do 0 damage on an unarmed strike.
1,
Oh no.
So that's 5 points of piercing damage.
That's with the natural 20 as well.
Oh, sorry. So that would be 10 piercing damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Slice his throat
Just,
open, honey.
All right. 10
I
piercing
reached-
damage on him.
Reached onto my belt and just whipped around towards the small of her back, or small of their
Right.
back.
You strike out towards the small of their back, Lartok's back, and you stab into it. And you can hear him sort of they shout slightly as they run up to Vola to throw a punch at Vola as well. That is going to be a 16 to hit Vola. Just kind of looking at me in silence. That is going to be 9 force damage.
Okay. She's coughing up blood at this point. Into her handkerchief.
And 5 acid damage against you.
Okay. I'm still
All right.
alive. Barely.
Yikes.
Up next in the initiative is going to be Archdruid Inkra,
Ooh.
who is standing right behind you, Smashly, having appeared from behind you with those blue petals. And
She came out of
is
my
going.
pocket.
She came out of your pocket, yes. And she is going to make a strike against you.
Ooh,
Wait,
me?
what? Wait, what?
You're right in front of her.
Wait, I thought she was on our side.
Archdruid.
You thought
No.
wrong.
this
No,
was
you thought
revealed-
wrong.
Nope.
No.
The last episode, this was revealed not to be the case.
Wait,
The
what?
last thing she said to Smashly at the end of last session was she looked and said, "I told you last time we met that you would believe that luck is a real thing because you won't have it." And now she's trying to kill Smashly.
Why would that mean she wants to kill? That doesn't- Oh my god.
That is going to be a 16 to hit on the first attack.
That misses.
Okay.
Toing.
That's a natural 20.
That misses.
Okay. Okay. Good to know.
It does. No, that does hit.
Mhm.
Was that one of your Lex?
No, that was not. That was just me naturally rolling a natural 20.
Sure.
You were going to take 10 bludgeoning damage, and I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me, please.
Damage and a dex saving throw.
I'm so gagged. These last 2
Yeah,
weeks, I
it
was like,
sucks.
we're gonna get fucked over, but not anymore, because we got Archdruid Inkra on our side, like hyping myself up. Oh my God.
24.
24, you succeed. You can feel as she strikes you with this quarterstaff that these vines begin to grow on you as it sprays seedlings onto you, but you manage to
Ooh.
tear yourself away from them before they restrain you into the ground. And she's
Okay.
going to make her third attack against you as well.
Damn it.
That is a 24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And that is going to be 11 damage.
Wow, we are not going to live. We're going to be dead so soon.
Okay. That is the end of her turn. Vola, you are up.
Oh my god.
Does anyone
Oh
have
my
any
God.
healing capabilities?
So I
Narcissus.
feel like the last time that I was playing that I was in my story form, because why wouldn't I be?
You were in Starry Form of Dragon, and you were using Call Lightning.
I think I have one heal, but
okay.
it's for myself.
Well,
I can't use it on anyone else.
I have healing potions, but they don't do a whole lot.
I'm gonna shift out from dragon to chalice.
Mhm.
So the dragon that is around me will turn into to a cup in her hand. I am going to cure wounds at 5th level on myself.
Okay.
Good job.
Roll with that healing. Get that healing.
And just hold on. Let's see.
Huh? What was that?
Just hold on.
We might need to look into getting Nana into a home.
Adding
She's back in her
up
cups
the
again.
things.
I'm
I'm going to heal myself for 20 points.
Okay, great.
Oh, nice.
And then give me 1 second. I have to read the description for this. Five, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay. Damn. Finn, how are you?
I'm at 27.
27.
17. Ooh.
I mean, I was at 5 before. I'm going to. I'm gonna regain 2d8 plus 4 on myself because, of course.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna do 12 more hit points for myself. And then I'm going to use Starry Step
Okay.
for my third time this time. And then I get to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to move here. It's a teleport
Mm-hmm.
to 34 or 30 feet in the space that I can see.
Cool.
And that's it. I guess that's a move and a action.
That's movement. Was your bonus action or action to switch your starry form?
To switch a starry form is a bonus action.
Okay. And then your misty step thing is a action then? Starry step?
Starry step is a starlight step is a it doesn't say.
I am looking character
Oh wait,
sheet real
I'm
quick.
sorry, it's a bonus action.
Okay, so you can either switch the form or you can starry step. You can't do both.
I can't trade a movement for that.
No, because those are 2 bonus actions.
Okay, well, honey, I guess I'm just gonna stay here and get beaten up by Lartalk.
Doesn't mean you still have an action though. Oh no, your action was casting the spell, wasn't it?
Yeah, so I have a
Okay.
movement. I'm good. I'm gonna stay there so that way
Alright.
I don't get no opportunities.
Smashley, you are up.
Okay.
Get closer to me.
I'm going to at the end of the last game, I still had my flying and my channel divinity are up.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to take a whack at this guy in front of me.
Against Origin? Okay.
Origin. And yeah. Ew. That's a 18 to hit.
18's gonna hit.
And it'll do. Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. Okay, 6, 7, 8 damage.
8 damage,
Am I
okay.
forgetting to add something? I feel like, what was the thing that I forgot to add last time?
I don't believe you have your holy favor on right now, but you make sure to add your modifier, your damage modifier, if you haven't already.
Yeah, I did. I feel like it's
Okay.
so low. But okay, so I hit him, and
Mhm.
it pushes him off of the turtle.
All right. So you strike her, and she flies
sorry.
back 15 feet, right? 10 feet?
2
38.
spaces. So yeah,
2 spaces.
it'll be
Great.
yeah. So like off of that.
Mhm. She's going to reaction cast Featherfall to prevent herself from just plummeting into the sea.
Okay, well she's still feather falling into the sea.
Yeah, she is still feather falling into the sea currently.
Okay. Well, good. She gotta go. That's hopefully one person off the board, but if she comes back, I'm gonna be so rotted.
All right.
And I have a second attack that I can do. I know that this is probably not going to happen, but I know this arch druid lady is not going to fall for that same trick. But I will still hit her, and I'm moving so that I'm. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to circle around her. No, I'm gonna stay right here. So that will be a 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Yay! Oh, same thing. 6 plus 2, so 8 damage.
Okay, 8 damage.
And pushes her
Back 2 spaces as well,
in
right?
10 feet. Yeah.
All right. She is pushed back 2 spaces. You have movement and bonus
Great.
action left.
Can I bonus action drink a healing potion?
Yes, you may.
How much do they do?
Which type do you have?
I think I got it at the store. It just says healing potion.
You have no healing potions in your inventory.
I
It's
have
probably
them written in my. It's
in your
written in my
notes.
book.
Okay, it's probably a standard healing potion then. So it would be 2d4 plus 2.
From the store that that we met.
Yep.
The arch
Yep.
outside of. Yeah.
Could ask her.
4. 1.
All right.
5 plus 2, 6, 7.
So 7.
That really did nothing. Oh my god. I mean,
It's better
not
than
nothing.
nothing.
That's your bonus
Yeah.
action. Any movement?
Did you say to get close to you?
Yeah, all of my healing spells are close. At least 30 feet.
But if I stay over here, I can try and force her off the edge. That's the only way I can think about actually beating anybody right now.
I mean, it's a smart maneuver. I would.
I'm gonna. He's gonna sacrifice himself. I'm gonna just close in.
All right, go ahead.
No, Ron, no!
No,
That's my
Session,
10.
no.
That's my whole 10. That's all I can do. Who's next?
All right. Sorry, my apologies. I thought you had something else you were going to do. It is
All right.
now Origin's turn. Origin is going to go ahead
Come on,
and
Papa.
as she's starting to fall, yes.
No, I said,
What's
come
up?
on, Papa.
I'm just saying, don't. No, she's dead.
Origin
Just gonna
is
say,
as she's
"Goodbye,
starting to
sweet
fall,
life."
going to bonus action activate her metal wings, and these
I hate her.
enormous
I hate her.
metal wings explode from her back, ripping through the clothing that she's been wearing. And she is going to fly 5, 10,
She fucking construct Asimar. What the fuck is happening?
30.
What the fuck?
She's made some upgrades to herself.
Beep,
Oh.
bop, bop, boop, bop.
So that is her bonus action.
Wow.
Fen and Bingleworm are too far. All right.
So cool.
She is then going to cast Magic Missile at Binkleworm. Binkleworm, you're no longer stunned.
Oh, okay.
She is still going to cast at you.
Magic missile.
I'm attacking the darkness.
I'll roll up the damage and
Um,
let you know how much damage you take.
I'd like to cast Shield on Binkleworm.
You'd like to cast Shield on Binkleworm. Okay.
Wait,
Yeah.
no.
Fantastic.
Wait, no. Okay, I mean, never mind.
If you'd like to do it, you can totally do that.
Yeah, I'd like
Doesn't
to.
magic missile always hit though?
No, Shield
No.
is effective against Magic Missile.
Shield is the
Oh, I
only
didn't
thing
know
that
that.
protects from Magic Missile.
Great.
So you see Origin, these massive metal wings as she's flying above where Omen is, holds out a hand and begins to fire magic missiles out, this purplish energy towards Binkleworm. And
Hold
you
on,
throw out a
buddy.
shield. What does it look like as you do that?
It's quickly just like almost like fucking Avatar airbending, just swirling the shield in like a giant pearlescent bubble. It's just gonna like quickly just zoom over and protect Binkleworm in this like little soap bubble like looking thing.
All right, fantastic. Fen, it is your go. Binkleworm, you are next.
just bubble blowing.
I'm like, ah! What's
All right.
happening?
So as soon as I do that, I turn around and I'm gonna pull out a caterpillar's cocoon out of my little pouch, and I'm gonna combine it with a runic stone and cast polymorph, and I'm going to
Yes.
transform into a giant crocodile.
Okay.
Cool.
And with that, I'm going to turn around and I'm going to. So I cast a spell, so I still have another action left, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm going to just do one bite
You have
attack.
you did an action. You have your bonus action left.
I have a bonus action left.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
Because casting the spell is your action.
That's right. Then that is a regular attack. That is that. Yeah, I'm fucking huge right now.
Yeah. You are like encroaching onto that area where that statue of that half orc is,
Okay.
who's holding out like the flower that you had seen previously.
Right.
What would you like to do? Your bonus action.
I guess I'm just gonna. No, I'm just gonna stay put. That's just all I'm gonna do for now. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I don't want to compromise anything.
All right. Binkleworm, you can feel that stunning strike that was done and you begin to fade away. What would you like to do as it is now
Oh,
your
thank
turn?
God, Jesus.
I know. Holy shit! I can finally do something. Okay, so what's going on with this table with the turtle-looking shape right here behind Omen? What's that?
The table seems to be made of this strange sort of stone carvings. It seems like there are a few seats around it. That little turtle thing is just what looks like a large dish. There's nothing sort of special about it, but the table itself seems to glow slightly.
The table's glowing.
Slightly, yeah.
Uh,
It seems like it's creating some light in this area that's pretty shadowy.
okay. Can I do some kind? Can I make a check on that? Can I make a
Roll an Arcana check.
Arcana? Great. Yeah, that's a I believe that's an 11.
Okay. With an 11, looking at the table and looking at this area, this is the most sentimental area you've seen of the dungeon so far. Everything else seems to have some sort of purpose. There seems to be a reason why it's there. There's a specific purpose to it. This place has a statue here. This place has trees and nature that aren't obscuring your vision, but seem to just be there for beauty's sake. It's possible that this table and all those chairs are just there as decoration.
It's Omen's house.
So Omen got shot by the ballista, yeah?
Yep.
And he's got these cracks that are coming from the ballista that are
Yeah, so they're coming from the ballista, yeah.
Okay. And that's like spreading across his body. Is that what's going on?
It is spreading across his body.
Okay. All right. I'm like, look, I feel like there's something else going on here, and that could like help us in this fight as far as the weapons are concerned of these guys. And I'm trying to figure out if I can fight smarter, not harder about this. But if not, is this Atlas right here with in the center? Just
the centaur, yes.
The
That is
centaur.
Atlas.
Okay.
Centaur in the center.
Centaur in the center. I'm actually gonna. Yikes. Actually, sorry guys. I know I had all this time, but things have changed. I thought that table would be something better for me. Okay, I'm mad at Lartok. That's what Binkleworm's about. Binkleworm's competitive. So I'm gonna run down here. Can I fit right here, or is that not enough space?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, I'm gonna fit right there, and I'm just gonna start punching this guy or girl. Lartok's a girl.
They.
They, them. Oh, cool! I'm gonna punch this envy.
I'm gonna punch the shit out of this
I'm gonna
NB.
fuck up this MB so bad.
I'm gonna turn this they them into a was were.
A has/been. Okay, that's gonna be a 16 to hit for my first attack.
16 misses.
Oh, fucking NBs, dude. All right. No. 15 also misses.
Yep.
Oh, am I done?
You can flurry of blows. You have your bonus action and everything as well.
Okay, I'll flurry of blows. Wait, I don't know if I can do
Bop,
that.
bop.
Do you have any key points left?
Oh no, I can. Okay, I thought maybe I had to hit in order to use flurry of blows, and that is okay. That is going to be a 26 to hit.
They'll hit.
Okay, but I can't stunning strike with flurry of blows. I believe.
You can, as long as you hit, you can stunning strike.
Oh, okay, great. Cool. So we're gonna flurry of blows, and then we're also going to attempt a stunning strike.
Okay, so he has to roll a save.
Yes. And my
As a fellow monk, I will tell you he has a pretty good wisdom save.
Might as well go for it anyway, though.
All right.
And that's a 17 on my.
That is a 18 on the save.
Oh, mother. God. Okay.
Rolled
Well,
unfortunately.
I believe it's a D6 for my damage. Sorry, I don't know why I'm forgetting everything. Yeah, it's a D6. Okay. Okay, a 1. Great.
A 1, okay.
Well, not plus 4, so 5, and then an 8, so that's 15.
Okay.
No.
15.
Wait, no. Wait, yeah. What did I say? 5 plus 8 is 13. Sorry.
That's 13. Okay.
13 total damage.
All right. Lartok is looking rough. Not looking good at all.
Ooh.
That is the end of the round. We are back at the beginning of initiative, and Omen is going to try and take another layer action.
Thank you.
He succeeds his save, so he's allowed to take a layer action this turn.
Sick.
If he fails, does he die?
Omen sees what's happening here. You can see that his eyes are flickering open and closed as this fight is going on and on. And he sees how poorly you all are doing in terms of health, like how much you're getting beaten. And in a moment, he whispers in a voice that probably only Smashley would hear, being the closest. Nox'ren, help them. And the entire dome goes quiet. Wind swirls in this place, and above and around you, all within the Astral Sea, the stars begin to glow brighter and brighter. And then light pours down from the heavens on each of you. As Nox'ren, not Nox'ren, as Omen uses his divine intervention
Oh, wow.
to request that all of you receive a long rest right now.
Did you roll it already? Did it work?
He rolled it already and it worked.
Also,
That's why I made that face.
just to preface, divine intervention is not an easy roll either.
That's not an easy roll.
He
That's
doesn't need to make a
percentile-based
roll. He does not need to make a roll.
He's best buddies with God.
You forget he's a prophet of a god. He does not make a roll when he asks for divine intervention.
Let's fucking go.
So we get like a whole.
All of you may take a long rest right now. This is the only layer action that he can do once. So he cannot do this again.
Incredible.
I had to roll. So the layer actions are ran. I'll tell you about it actually after the game. But you all receive a long rest. So make sure you heal yourselves up, get yourself back your spell slots, get yourselves back your
We about to
abilities.
fight. We about
That's
to fight.
so good.
However, as Omen does that,
Oh no.
all of you hear the cracking sound. Like the sound of these fractures spreading. As soon as he uses this divine magic, his wound gets worse.
No. Maybe.
And that is when things start to take a turn. I need everyone to make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Bitch. Okay. That's a natural 20, but it's a 19 with the crocodile's dex.
17.
21.
26.
Okay, all of you succeed the saving throw as whatever reality you're in, whatever world you're in, begins to shake once again. You felt this before when you left the trial of the Devouring Night. You felt the world itself shake. Once again, it shakes here. This time, Atlas is the only one who falls prone as the earth is unstable around him. He collapses. The rest of their group seem to be totally fine standing up and not falling over. All right, that is the layer action. It is now, unfortunately,
Huge.
Atlas's turn, so he's just going to stand right back up, but he's only half movement now.
Can I ask a question?
Yes,
First,
what's up?
just on the long resting, would my channel divinity still be active?
It'll still be active, but you have another charge available now.
And I can have 2 going at once?
I don't believe so. I think you can only have one channel divinity going at once.
There is a way you can have multiple going if you take a feat, but usually for me it would be like you would have 3 charges and you could just use them whenever. But currently it's like I have 1, so it would be like honk shoe. Now I have another one. I'm like, can I have both or no?
I will say you can have both, but you can't do overlapping effects.
Oh yeah, no.
So you can't like increase your knockback to 20 feet by doing it again.
Okay, that's not what I wanted.
All right.
Thank you.
So no problem. So does Atlas's go? He's just stood back up, so he only has half movement. He is going to, having seen you all miraculously, your wounds stitched up by starlight, your bodies rejuvenated by light from the heavens around you. Atlas is going to look to Origin and say, Origin, I think it's time we've stopped playing around. Please go ahead. And Atlas is going to take his turn right now. He's going to fire out bow shots again, this time aiming directly for Smashley for all 3.
Rude. Why that?
That is a 21.
Yeah, that hits.
26. And a 29 to hit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shit.
Work.
All right.
Shit.
You are going to take... So all 3 hit. I'm just going to roll all the dice together for this.
Yeah, do it. I'm going to need another long rest after this.
You are going to take 55 piercing damage.
What in the heck? Wait, did I have temporary hit points before?
No, you did not.
Why is my HP down?
What's your HP at?
It was, before I long rested, it was something out of 103, and now my max is 89.
It shouldn't be 89.
Are you level 10?
I am level 10.
Did someone cast Aid earlier? I think someone may have casted Aid. Maybe. According to the math of your character sheet, 89 is correct. Nothing's been fudged with that. I don't know why you had 103 hit points before, though. However, the one thing
Weird.
to note is your strength goes back to normal at a long rest.
Oh,
I
that's
was
huge.
wondering that. Yeah.
So you were back at your
Okay.
normal strength modifier as the shadow's darkness is pulled away from you.
Okay,
You were also
you
going to
changed
take.
that for me. I don't know how to change that on
Yes,
D&D
can
Beyond.
do.
And it was 56 points of damage?
Yep, 56 points of damage. Make sure to
Great.
update your character sheet. And you're going to take an
Oh
additional.
my god. I'm gonna die.
Yeah, he's focusing you now. He does not want you around as you were beating up on Ankra. You are going to take 26 cold damage as he shoots you with 3 of these arrows, each of them flashing blue as they strike you.
I'm down to 7 goddamn health.
Those arrows, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should have.
It's those arrows.
Atlas is very dangerous and has a very good range with those arrows. Lartok is up. Lartok is not looking good. He's going to go ahead and take the disengage bonus action.
Damn.
And he's going to run up next to Atlas, throwing no punches or anything. What's he going to do for his action? Actually, he can throw punches and then run. He's going to throw punches and then run. So he's going to punch Fen first.
Okay.
That is a 14 to hit.
That just hits.
Okay. You're going to take 9 force damage.
Okay.
And an additional 10 damage of fire as his bracers now flash red.
Okay.
As he punches you.
All right.
All right. He's going to throw a second attack up against Finkelworm.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 14 to hit.
That does not hit.
Okay. Third attack against Vola. That is a 13 to hit Vola.
Goddamn. Right on it.
Right on it? Okay. You're going to take, well, okay, interesting. Also, you're also going to take 10 force damage. And you will take 10 fire damage as he punches you once. And then he's going to run over to Atlas. It is now our good friend, Archdruid Inkra's turn.
Fuck her.
Well, I'm about to die.
Fuck that.
She is
bitch.
going to step around you, around to the other side. She knows she's actually going to step right here. And she's going to try and strike you. That is a dirty 20. I'm going to roll 1 hit to see if she knocks you out. That is going to be 12 bludgeoning damage as she strikes you. And
I'm
you
down.
are out.
Yikes.
As you are downed, these vines grasp you, restraining you in place because you can't try and roll against the save. She is then going to step over
I don't like her. I
to
thought I
there to be united with the rest of the group. Vola, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Man, why are they converging on this motherfucker? All right. Um.
What's the plan?
I mean, honestly, like, are we about to fight? I mean, we could.
What's
Can
the
you
other
get me
option if you
up?
don't fight here? There are other options, but what would you like to do?
What are you saying now? You said
I was
something-
asking, what would you like to do? You said if we fight. What's the other option that I'm not aware of here?
What you thinking?
I mean, I could. Mm. That's a double movement. I can't do that. I am gonna fly to. Ooh, little baby. What am I doing? I'm gonna fly to here.
Okay.
I am gonna cast. I'm gonna change my
Starry form again.
starry form to the dragon back again,
Mhm.
and at 4th level, I'm gonna cast polymorph onto Atlas.
Okay. You're casting polymorph at 4th level.
It's a wisdom saving throw of 18.
Origin is going to use counter spell.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Dirty bitch.
So Origin has to roll for it to see what she gets.
Hmm.
All right. Origin, what's
The
your
ro-
bonuses? What we
The
got here?
robots are learning.
Not the robots are learning. Not this.
The AI's going rogue.
Origin gets a 10 on the die, which is a 15, and she counterspells your polymorph on Atlas with a flourish of her hand. Anything else for your turn?
No.
Okay.
Do you have any bonus action healings? No.
I changed my form.
Okay.
And I have to heal you.
Smashley,
Yeah.
you were on the ground.
Yep.
Fighting with consciousness. And you see that Archdruid has stepped away. And as you are fighting for your own life, you feel a pressure on your chest, on the armor that you wear, pushing down on you. And despite Archdruid being across the room, you can see her heel on your chest as she says, I told you you would believe in luck. And you roll a nat 1 on your death saving throw. As she is pulling your
Slay.
luck on you.
So is that 2 fails?
That's 2 fails.
Okay.
Bitch.
All right. Yep. Not a great person.
I thought I liked her.
Up now is going to be Origin. Origin is going to spend her entire turn changing slightly. You watch as her warforged body, this metal and wood, begins to sort of flood with this purple light as her body gets a little taller and a little leaner and faster, and you can hear the gears in her body turning quicker and quicker and quicker as she is entering a different form. That is her entire turn. Fen, it is your go.
Oh, God.
All right. As the crocodile, I'm going to move myself about here, I guess, or I get well somewhere. I mean, I still have reach. Okay.
Mhm.
I'm going to first make a bite attack at Atlas.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit.
That'll be an 18.
18 will not hit Atlas.
Fuck.
Whoa.
Okay. I'm going to then use my multi attack to
Mhm.
then swipe around my body and try to swing my tail at him.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. Well, question for the DM.
Mhm.
Do my portent dice reset at a long rest?
Yes, they do. Would you like to roll those real quick?
Yep. All right, I got them. Okay.
All right. Would you like to use any of them in this situation?
Hold on, let me double check my other feat. I'm actually going to burn one of my lucky charges to
Mhm.
reroll that.
The bite or the tail?
The tail.
Okay.
All right, so that's going to be a 26 to hit.
26 is going to hit Atlas.
Okay,
Nice.
so that is going to be 2d8. Okay, so that's 21 bludgeoning damage to him.
All
And
right.
then he also needs to make a strength saving throw.
All right. Strength saving throw, you say?
Yes.
Okay. That's an 11.
It needed to be 16, so he is now knocked prone.
Okay. He is now knocked prone. Until he stands up and a melee attacks against him are with advantage.
Oh, God damn
And
it.
Alright.
surprise, surprise, it is Finkelworm's turn.
Okay, so I have three thoughts. I have three options running through my head.
Mm-hmm.
So I could either punch on Atlas,
Mm-hmm.
I could help Smashly,
Mm-hmm.
or I have another idea, which is I kind of want to pull the ballista out of Omen.
You could do either of those. Any of those, honestly.
Smashly, would you like some help? I don't know what to do, honestly. I'm afraid that if I try to pull out the ballista, that's going to be a strength check, and I feel like I'm going to fail that check.
Do you have anything to heal Smashly is my question.
I don't.
Okay.
Maybe I should let somebody else handle that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the best thing you could do right now, if you wanted to help Smashly, if helping Smashly was your main concern, the best thing you could do for Smashly is a medicine check to try and see if you can at least stabilize her. So that way she doesn't have to make any more death saves.
I do have proficiency in medicine.
Great.
So that is an
Yeah, I
option.
have, when my turn comes, I have to roll a 50-50 chance of seeing if I die or not.
Yeah. Who's next in the initiative order?
Next in the initiative is actually the layer action of Omens.
Oh.
And then after that is Atlas again. So Atlas will
We
stand
start
up
over.
after your turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the end of the round.
Motherfucker.
If
okay.
Omen can do his layer action, it might heal me, but it's risky.
What do you guys think? Should I help Smashly now, or should I punch on it?
It's up to you, babe.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not really much we can do.
honestly,
You know, I can
Punch.
I can go. I can
what do you do?
go.
What do you do best at?
What am I best at? Probably punching things, but I do also have proficiency to medicine, so that I probably will pass that save. I have a +8 to medicine.
What do you need in a stabilized check? How does that
DC
work?
10, so it's not very difficult. You would just need to not roll a 1, basically.
Yeah. So let's do that. Here's what I'm gonna do. Can I make it over to? I've got some pretty crazy movement. Can I run under this tree? Is that a thing I can
What
do?
is your movement?
My movement is pretty high. It's 50.
50.
What?
Yeah.
Monks are insane. So
Oh,
from where you
wow.
are,
Yeah.
you can run to Smashly. You will probably have to take an opportunity attack from Archdruid Inkra, but that's it.
Yeah, she
I mean,
can go. fuck herself.
honestly, or they could make it going around it,
That's what I was wondering.
like to the
45.
backside.
Going around
Yeah,
it,
if
you
you
would
did
not make
there-
it because you have to go in a straight. Like the straight line is the quickest. to
Oh
get
yeah,
planted.
Inkra would get you, but I
Inkra
mean,
would get
an
you're at full
opportunity attack.
health, so risk it.
Yeah, I'll do
Risk
that.
it.
I'll do it.
The
Alright.
risk is not the actual damage; it is the
It's
restraining effect of the
stopping.
spell.
I'm sure that's a dexterity save. I'm real good at that. So
Okay,
let's
cool.
go for it.
All right, you start running past. Inkra's going to try and get a hit on you. All right,
I've got pretty high AC too, so
that is a 14 to hit.
that does not hit.
As Inkra misses as you speed on by.
I do like a little
You-
flip over the vine.
You run up to Smashly. You can try and stabilize Smashly. Roll me a medicine check. You don't want a nat 1.
Great. I rolled a 18. No, a 13. So that's gonna be a 21.
Smashly, you're stabilized. You feel
Thank you.
Binkleworm basically like putting pressure on your chest, so that way you don't just bleed out right now from all the damage you've taken.
Great.
So do I like go to 1 HP or anything?
You do not go to 1 HP. You are technically still at 2 failures. You just don't have to make any more saves.
Okay.
But if you take any more damage, you will have to make another save.
Okay.
All right.
I'm not
That
done.
is okay.
I am going to also now use a key point to use Step of the Winds,
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
which doubles my my movement.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna run up to right here, right in the middle.
Okay. Archer Dinker's already used her attack of
Reaction.
opportunity, so you won't get another hit.
Exactly.
Okay. Beginning of the round. Omen is going to try and use another layer action, or at least see if he can. Omen reaches out, holding out his hand to try and grasp onto divinity, and as he does, you watch as those fractures spread, and he once again lets out a sound of pain and harm, and his arm falls to the ground. He cannot use a layer action this turn.
Sorry.
Yes.
RK,
Yes.
I made a mistake as far as when I'm polymorphed. I have not been making concentrate, like I've not been making saving throws for my concentration.
Your concentration?
Yeah, so going forward, I'm gonna be better about that because I totally forgot that it's concentrated. So whenever I take damage, I need to roll for it. So
All right.
whoops.
Okay. Unfortunately, Omen fails his attempt to try and pull from the cosmos to help you all, and it is now Atlas's turn. Atlas is going to stand up from the ground. He has reduced movement. He is going to take a step away from Binkleworm. Binkleworm, you will get an attack of opportunity here.
Very cool. Let me roll that.
And what's your range on the crocodile? It's 10 feet, right?
you asking me?
Yes.
Like for my attacks?
Yes. What's your range on your
Um,
attacks?
my attacks need about 5 feet. Oh no, my tail can reach up to 10 feet, but my bite
Great.
is
So
5.
you also get an attack of opportunity with your tail on Atlas as he steps out of your range.
14.
14's not going to work, but
Yeah.
Binkleworm, what about your attack?
25.
That'll hit.
Great. And that's a d6. That is a total of 8 damage.
8 damage. Do you want to put a stunning strike on this?
Oh, period. Yes, I do. It's a 17 to save.
Okay, 17 to save. Give me a second to roll. All right. It's a whiz save or a con save? What is it?
Wisdom.
Wisdom? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Wait. Oh, wait. So I'm so sorry. I always forget. I didn't think I do it wrong. Let me just double check on that. Stunning strike. Stunning strike. No, it's con. My bad. Con.
That is a 14 on the save.
That's a fail.
Atlas is stunned and does not get a turn.
That's huge.
I'm finally
That's
doing
huge.
something. It's like the first fight in the campaign that I felt like Binkleworm is actually fully contributing.
It is Lartok's turn. Lartok sees what's happened to Atlas, that Atlas is currently stunned. He is going to, despite how badly off he's doing... Actually, wait. Oh, this totally works for him. He's going to run up into the middle of y'all and once again throw 3 punches, one at each of you who are around him. First attack at Binkleworm.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 21 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. He's going to go ahead and roll his damage. You are going to take 12 force damage.
12 force.
Yep, 12 force.
Okay.
And 5 psychic damage as those fists turn purple this time and he punches you.
Okay.
I need a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh God. Okay.
You better get these gloves after this fight.
Baby. That is going to be a 21 on the Constitution save.
21, you succeed. He's going to throw a punch out at Fen next.
Okay.
That is a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
That is going to be 10 force damage
Okay.
plus. Ooh, that's real high.
Oh no.
11 psychic damage. So that's a total of 21 damage, I think.
Okay.
So your DC is still just 10 on your con save.
Constitution saving throw, which I have.
This is for your concentration right now. So
Yes. So that's a 22.
So you succeed on your concentration. Now I need a con save for this stunning effect that he's using.
If I so I'm resilient, so I have proficiency in con saves. Does that mean I roll 2 dice?
No, that just means that
I have my proficiency bonus?
Yeah.
no, you are a giant crocodile. You're using a giant crocodile stats for that.
Oh, T. Okay. So another con save. A 7.
With a 7, you are stunned.
Shit.
And he's going to throw his last punch out at Vola.
You poop.
That's a 12 to hit Vola.
You thought you did. You thought. You thought it. But no.
It is now Inkra's turn. Inkra is going to step forward between Binkleworm and Vola and strike out against you both. First one at Vola. That is a 17 to hit.
Well, damn. Oh, before we do this,
Mhm.
my bonus action of Cosmic Omen,
Mhm.
or my reaction of Cosmic Omen, it resets after a long rest.
Yes, that resets as well as the portents did.
Should I?
Roll to see if it's wheel or woe right now.
Okay. Do you want me to roll a d20 for that?
You can roll whatever you want, it's just odd or even. So
Okay. It's a 14, so
that is
it is
even. That is.
even, and I get a wheel.
Mm-hmm. So you can boost up other folks if you would like
Yeah.
to.
Finally,
What is this?
shit.
What the hell are you doing?
All right.
This was my. Remember when I would be like, "Oh, whoa, whoa!"
Whoa!
Now it's
There's
a
an-
wheel.
There's another version called wheel, which basically is a
Wheel.
good thing, like you can help people, versus
I-
woe, which is a detriment to folks.
Yeah, I can add a d6
You
to people.
you're gonna take 12 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay. Dexterity saving throw.
Is this a druid ability? This woe/wheel thing?
22.
That is a starry druid ability.
Sorry, druid ability. Okay,
22.
cool.
22, you succeed. Next attack is against Binkleworm.
My starry form just dissipates in between whatever she's trying to do.
That is a 15 against Binkleworm.
That misses.
Okay, she misses on her second attack. Does she get one more? Oh, she does get one more. Great. Let's roll it, see who she goes after. Evens, it'll be Binkleworm. Odds, it'll be Vola. Evens.
You're lucky.
God.
Lucky this time, Vola. That is a 11.
That
Does that
misses.
Does an 11 hit?
It does not.
All right.
For neither one of us.
That's the end of her turn. Vola, it is your go. Smashly, you are on deck, but you don't have to roll any saving throws right now.
Okay.
If you get some healing, you'll be back up, though.
I am gonna be moving to
Okay.
Smashly.
Thank you.
But when I move to her, I'm gonna move here behind her.
May I make a suggestion?
Oh, that's gonna be double.
That'll be double attacks of opportunity against you.
I
Try
will
and
be
move right now.
using Starlight Step as a bonus action to move, and I will be moving Shabam, Shawow.
Okay.
But let me mark that on my sheet before I do forget it, because I am a forgetful lady. So Starlight Step, teleport to 30 spaces, and I whisper to Smashly, "We need you." And I use what is the best one that I can do? At 5th level, I'll be casting Cure Wounds.
Thank you.
Slay.
To roll all those dice.
So at 5th level, I will be doing 5d8 plus 4. I'm not going to be shifting into my chalice form. Wait. Am I in my chalice form?
No, you were currently
I'm in my
your
dragon,
dragon
right?
form.
Yeah, you're in your
You
dragon.
tried to use polymorph earlier.
All right, we're doing.
You should just stay in your dragon form.
Then you'd be humping my leg.
Yeah, I would.
So I'm going to be doing that. And I will be doing 30 points of healing
Healing
bonus-
damage.
healing damage to
Big deal.
Smashly.
Thank
And
you
so
so
what it
much.
looks like, I lay my hand onto her shoulder, and little pieces of stars start. That's how it looks.
All right.
Thank you.
Smashly, you are at 30 hit points. You are still restrained currently.
Oh, really?
Yeah, those vines that grabbed onto you are still holding you there. You haven't pulled those off of you yet. When that it was when she knocked you out, that's when the vines showed up, because you couldn't make a dexterity save against them. All right. Anything else, Vola?
I have a movement left.
You used your bonus action to teleport, action to cast a spell, you have movement left.
And the ledges that are here, what kind of protection are they giving us? Is it and I'm just pointing to the walls. Is it step down, I see a shadow.
The walls on the like top area where like Omen and everybody else are,
Yeah,
or
yeah,
the
yeah.
walls beneath you.
Mhm.
Yeah, the area that you are in, there is no protection because there is that massive hole in the wall there.
Yeah.
So you don't really get any protection where you are. If you
What
moved
about if
further
I-
south, you'd get some like half cover basically. Because you could hide behind the walls down here and get like half cover.
I'm gonna stay here. That's it. I'm
Okay.
done. I'm done.
All right.
Doing too much. Doing too much.
Smashly, you are back up, still alive. What do you do?
Okay. Getting rid of the restrained, is that action, bonus action? How does that work?
That is an action. I'll count it as one of your attacks. You need to make a athletics check. Or acrobatics if you think that's better.
But I can't do that and a spell, or can I?
I'm counting it as
Can my
one of
spell
your.
be one
So
of my...
it depends what type of spell you want to use. What type of spell you're using? Is it a bonus action or an action to cast that spell?
I think it would be an action. But yeah, now that I'm alive and have long rested, I have things I could do. I'm just on the ground.
If you tell me what spell it is, I can tell you if it's a bonus action or an action.
Well, I haven't decided what I would
Okay.
do yet, but I was thinking of calling lightning.
Okay, that is an action. You could do that and still be on the ground.
Okay. Could I use lay on hands and get
That
out
is
of the
an
restraint?
action.
Okay.
No,
I
because
do.
lay on hands is its own thing.
Let me look up bonus actions. What
Oh,
can I
you
do?
should totally do.
Oh, I totally.
Oh, wait. I can bonus action Misty Step,
Oh,
and then I wouldn't be restrained.
You can do that.
Okay. But then am I allowed to cast a spell if I also Misty Step?
Misty
Yeah.
Step is a spell, so you cannot cast a second spell because you have no cantrips.
But isn't Misty Step is a Misty Step is a spell, but it's a bonus action? Yeah.
Yes, it's a bonus action spell.
Yeah.
The rule is you can only cast 2 spells in the same turn as long as one of them is a cantrip. And they both don't take your bonus action, etc.
You don't have any cool cantrips?
No, I have no cantrips.
Paladins don't get cantrips.
They don't? Oh, damn.
No.
Boring.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Wizards of the Coast? Boring.
Boring.
Give the
Oh,
paladins cantrips.
We need a cantrip paladin. Go.
Let's see, what could I do here? All the spells I want to do are actions.
You could just stay restrained.
Yeah, that would be
I could.
You're in a pretty
But then
good
they're gonna
spot. It's
come
not
and
like
Stab me on the head.
well, you're pretty
Here,
far
I'll
away
give you
from
30
most
more
of them.
points of healing damage.
They all have to
I-
get through me first.
I'm going to bonus action Misty Step.
Hmm.
Over. Oops, wrong button.
Go save Omen.
Where is Omen? Right over there.
Omen's
is
right
not
here at the
purple.
base of the.
He's purple.
Yeah.
How's he looking? Like, is he like 1 HP down? Like, how does he look?
He's looking very bad. These opalescent fractures have almost taken over most of his body. They're going up towards his head. They're now climbing up his jaw. And his hands and arm and legs have both been basically covered. From the area where the wound is, you can see that the fabric has been torn by the attack. And where the fabric is torn, you can see that basically it looks like a lot of his torso, where the bolt has struck, has already turned opalescent.
Does this seem like a thing that if I gave him more HP, would he like be alive longer, or is this like a different thing?
Roll me a religion or an arcana check.
Oh, that's good. Religion or arcana? 17.
17. With a 17, you look at this wound. You look at what's going on, you look at the damage that's been done, and you come to a quick realization. Omen has a divine nature. Omen is a prophet of a god in a domain that he is in control of. He is the architect of this place. He can make quick changes to things. You've seen him do it before. Whatever this is, whatever these weapons are and the damage that they're doing, they're stifling that divinity, that divine magic that runs through him. And knowing that, knowing where your own power comes from, your divine belief in yourself and the people around you, you think that giving him any magic from yourself, any healing magic, will just make it worse. This thing is, it becomes clear to you in an instant why they've kept these weapons hidden. They are designed to kill creatures of the divine. Healing magic is something restricted to almost exclusively divine casters. You cannot heal this damage.
Yikes. Pull it out!
Yeah, do I get the sense that pulling it out would help?
You get the sense that whatever's been done has been done. And Omen is on a clock.
Okay, well, in that case,
Kill these motherfuckers. Kill them.
I will
Lartok's
take
almost
the
done.
lay on hands. I will have my lay on hands ready to go and kind of take that moment to assess and very sadly give them to my own self.
Mm.
I'm gonna do
That's action, bonus action.
40.
You still have some movement left.
I'm gonna do 40 just so I'm high health, but I have a little bit left to play in case anybody goes down. Okay. Wow. Where are we? The centaur is stunned right now.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, Atlas is stunned currently.
And what's Origin looking like? It's changing.
Origin is currently changing into this more sleeker, almost a little more primal sort of form rather than a fully humanoid shape. She's much taller, her limbs are a lot longer and very curved, and you can see that the gears that were making up her body under this cloak, which has been torn off by her massive wings, have begun going into overdrive. They're spinning much faster. She looks a lot more powerful, and it looks like her transformation is almost complete.
Okay.
Fuck. Ugh.
Yikes.
All right.
Okay. I'm going to then use my flying speed to come circle around, not get in attack opportunity, and stand next to Larpak.
Okay.
And I think that's all I can do because channeling divinity is an action.
All right. At the start of your turn, all the gears turning with Origin stop for a moment and then continue a slow grind. Origin's body stops moving and changing, but she looks towards all of you and says, I told you once that all the inventors of my village, I have all their knowledge, everything they've ever learned, everything they ever knew. I have made myself stronger with that knowledge. Allow me to show you. And her jaw drops, expands outwards, and what looks like a cannon appears. I need everyone to make me a Constitution saving throw.
I was gonna do that same thing.
Everyone
just to make
besides
sure.
Vola, actually. Everyone
Ah!
besides Vola.
I was like, damn, shit, that's a big ass cannon hitting me all the way over here.
That's going to be a 4 for me.
4, great.
That's a 6 for me.
That's a 26 for me.
Slay.
Do you not have an aura, Smashly, that helps other people on their saves?
Oh, let me check. What would that be? Features? Where's my aura?
Probably be in your
Aura of liberation
actions.
and courage. So liberation is you can't be grappled, restrained, and ignore penalties of movements. And
Wait, you can't be grappled?
oh wait, the penalty of movements things is only underwater, but you can't be grappled or restrained.
You have Aura of Protection. When you are conscious, you grant all friendly creatures, including you within 10 feet, a +4 bonus to all saving throws.
Oh.
So that
Damn.
brings
Damn.
you up to an 8 and a 10, so not a ton, but
Yeah.
it brings you up at least a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. Origin has a cannon emerge from her mouth. And she, with complete disregard for Inkra and for Lartok,
Yeah.
launches it at you all. I need to roll for the two of them.
That means mine was a. That means
Great.
mine was a 30.
Fantastic. So you save.
Can I deflect?
No, this is a Constitution saving throw. This is not a projectile. And as that like opalescent jaw drops and then opens sideways and the cannon emerges, there is a screech, a sound that rips through the air, striking all of you. Everyone who failed, so everyone besides Smashly, is going to take 30 thunder damage.
Oof.
And you are instantly stunned.
What?
No.
Before, can I roll it a wheel to whoever rolled the higher?
I believe Binkleworm technically got the higher with a 10. So then, is that with the 4 from Smashly as well?
Correct.
Okay.
That's a D6. Fuck it. Let's go
Yep.
ahead and
D6?
I'm rolling a D6 to help.
It's gonna be a 1.
It's a 2.
A 12 save, unfortunately.
Okay.
Yeah.
I tried.
Yeah, it's
So
okay.
you both take
rolled-
take the thunder damage, and you were stunned. Yes, Fen.
I rolled a dirty 20 for my constitution to remain as a crocodile.
So your main is a crocodile.
Yeah.
I feel
That-
like monks should have Constitution proficiency over strength, but whatever. I'll take it up with Wizards of the Coast.
Okay. Up now, unfortunately, it is Fen's turn, but Fen, you are stunned.
I'm double stunned.
Stunning.
It was
Double
stun on
stun.
stun.
Stunning.
Yeah.
Stunning.
Fuck.
At the end of your turn, Origin's going to take a legendary action.
Excuse me?
Okay.
Oh my god.
Just do it. That's another bitch.
I tried to push this guy off the turtle. I tried.
Which was a good choice. Origin is going to spin their hand slightly, and as they do, they smash their palms together, and she creates the sound of a bell. She's casting Toll the Dead on
we're
you,
done.
Fen.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll a Wisdom saving throw, please. You have a +4 from Smashly, though.
Yeah, I mean that's
That's an 11.
That is going to be a failure against her spell.
ooh, yikes.
See how much carries over.
What the fuck?
Girl, arcane out for blood.
You're going to take 15 necrotic damage as
Mm.
she strikes you with this blast of necrotic energy from that sound.
That
a
was
lot lower than I thought,
literally
actually.
just enough, and you just see Fen just straight up like
Pop
crumple
out
to
of
the
crocodile
ground.
form.
Yeah, and
Man.
he's back to
Man.
being Fen. So
Great
All
sound
right.
effect.
Fen, you can make. I forgot to mention this. You can make a try and make a save on the spell, not the spell, the scream, if you would like. At the end of your turn, technically,
the Constitution,
it is a Constitution save. Yep,
that's a 22.
22 with a 22 at the end of your turn, so you don't get to do anything. You do come out of the stun, so you're no longer stunned.
Okay.
Thinkworm, you are still stunned. Roll to see if you get out of it at the end of your turn.
Can you?
So if not, it
reduce
lasts.
my icon.
If not, it lasts.
Wow.
I rolled a 2, and that's
With
well,
a 2,
plus-
that's not going to do it.
plus whatever. Yeah, it's
Mhm.
not. Yeah.
All right. Atlas is still stunned. Actually, no, Atlas is not stunned. That was the end of your turn. He is no longer stunned.
Yeah.
He is now free. But we still have layer actions and plenty of other things to do, which we will figure out when we come back from break. We'll go and take a quick break, get some water, stretch, do what you need to do, and we will see you back here in 5 to 10.
Yikes.
Right.
All right.
Bye. See you soon. We'll see you in a few minutes. Hello, and welcome back to the Dungeon of Nox'ren. We are in the middle of a combat. Our players have gotten a long rest mid-combat thanks to the magic of Omen, and we are currently at the beginning of the round. It is now time to see if Omen can use another layer action, or if this will continue to get worse.
You say we got a long rest as if I didn't die immediately after it
Yeah,
happened.
as if you didn't take your entire health and damage. Omen fails on his
Right.
attempt to once again
Of
pull a
course.
layer action together.
Damn.
Unfortunately, the DC has gotten too high for him, I guess.
Hmm.
Okay,
Aw.
beginning of the round is Atlas's turn. Atlas is no longer stunned and is now free to move as per usual. Atlas is going to go ahead. Smashly's no longer prone. Fen is out of crocodile form. Binkleworm is totally fine, I believe. Correct?
I am stunned.
You are stunned. Great. He is going to shoot you, Binkleworm. So it's
Oh,
fine. Fen is
cool.
also stunned. He's going to shoot
Yeah.
Binkleworm first. All right. First attack against Binkleworm. That is a natural 20.
Oh shit, mother
my
damn.
God.
Let me just open my beer. Go ahead.
Yeah, open your beer. Have a good time. Okay, this is going to be a lot of dice I need to roll, so give me a hot second.
Great.
Who's this? Atlas?
This is
Yeah.
Atlas.
Fuck, I hate this guy. What are we gonna do?
So it's going to be 25. No, sorry.
Oh,
32 piercing damage.
Okay.
And I still need to roll his bonus damage.
I'm probably down, guys.
look, it's not 56.
Bonus.
Oh wait, no. Oh, cool. Okay, you said what was the first number you said?
32.
32.
32.
Yeah, I very well might be down.
Well, shit.
Well, shit.
And 16 lightning damage this time as he shoots you.
Okay.
His bow flashing that sort of lightning blue.
I have 8 HP left.
8 HP. Cool. He's also going to shoot at Fen since he also has advantage on that attack as well.
I'm gonna use shield.
You can't use. You're stunned, aren't you?
Oh yeah.
I
until
thought you
then,
got
yeah.
out of it. I thought you succeeded in the
Oh, yeah,
save.
you
you
did
did-
save.
you
You
did
succeeded
roll.
your save.
Okay,
You can use
okay.
shield.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna use
But it was
shield.
at the end of his turn, right?
It was at the end of your turn. That's why I forgot. Okay, so
Yeah.
he doesn't have advantage on the
Also-
shot, but he's still going to shoot you.
Also, with shield, I totally forgot to mention this when I cast it on Binkleworm, but until the end of let me confirm that real quick. Until the start of my next turn, I have +5 bonus to my AC.
Okay, great. That is going to be a 22 to hit you.
That does hit, yeah.
Okay. That's not a natural 20 or anything, so you're still good on that. That is going to be 17 piercing damage.
Okay.
Plus 8 lightning damage.
Okay.
All right. That is the end of Atlas's turn. Origin is going to take another legendary action. She's going to go ahead and you watch as those gears on her body begin to spin even faster, and it seems like smoke begins to exit from the back of her skull. You don't know what this is, but she's definitely gearing up for something bad.
Hmm.
All right, it is now Inkra's turn. Binkleworm is still stunned. She's going to make a swing on my Binkleworm.
Hmm.
That is a 24 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. That is going to be 12 damage.
I'm down.
Okay, you were downed.
No.
You are also now restrained as well since you can't make that dexterity save.
Okay.
She has attacks left. What is she going to do? Yeah, why not? She's going to run up to you, Vola, and make 2 attacks against you. That is a 22, which is going to hit, and an 18, which is going to hit. First attack is going to be 13 damage. Second attack is going to be 14 damage. I need dexterity saves for both of those, please.
Okay, honey. Okay, for the first one, a 22.
Okay, that succeeds.
Shut out. And a 22 on the next one.
Both of those succeed. Good work.
Bitch. Druid on druid.
Vola, you've just been
action.
smacked twice. It is now your go, actually.
Druid on druid action.
Oh, are you in your dragon form?
Yeah, actually.
Right. Vola, you go.
I am going to look at. Oh my god, I can't. Origin.
Mm-hmm.
And I am worried about this transformation.
Mm-hmm.
I have 2 possibilities. Casting Moonbeam on them,
Mm-hmm.
which has a possibility if they are a shape changer, making them reverting back to their original form, or using
Mhm.
polymorph. But I'm concerned about them not being a shape changer and the wording around what a shape changer would be.
I will tell you above the table, you would know shape changers are like shapeshifters or doppelgangers or werewolves.
Got it.
She would not fall under
Okay.
that.
We're casting polymorph on this bitch.
Okay.
I'm doing it at a level 5.
Okay.
But at a level 5, there we go. Okay.
She turns
Does it change? This doesn't change anything. So you know what? I'm going to change it I'm doing it at level 4 because I have more spell slots than that. It is a Wisdom saving throw of 18.
Wisdom saving throw of 18. Okay. All right. That is exactly an 18. Do you have woe? No, you have wheel, right?
I have wheels, so I can add as a reaction.
No, you can only it would only help if you subtract. You want to add to her save?
No, I'm going to add to mine.
You can add to your DC. That's not how that works.
Damn. This bitch making me spend my spell slots.
Good try though. That would have been so good.
That's action, bonus action, movement.
It was just an action.
I'm asking if you have any bonus actions or movements.
That was for polymorph, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hey, Eva.
Eva's down, right?
I've got my plan. I've got a plan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh man. I'm gonna move.
Okay. Where are you gonna move?
I'm gonna move here.
Okay, are you teleporting or are you physically moving there? Because I'll be in second
I do
opportunity.
have a bonus, so I can just do
You just use Starry Step.
Starry Step again.
All right.
I'm gonna use Starry Step.
That Starry Step is really just saving your life.
Is that-
That's why I picked it, girl. I had I had this as a warlock in a campaign, and it was a teleporting warlock or whatever, and
Mm.
I love a teleporter.
Yeah. Is that an astral elf thing?
It is
That's
an
a Starry Druid,
Oh, that's also Starry Druid.
Mhm.
Cool.
I believe.
They come up with a bunch of really cool stuff. Is it a
Or it
Starry
might be
Druid?
Astral Elf. I have no idea.
I think
but-
it's an Astral Elf.
Okay. Either way, it is now Smashley's go.
Oh, that's me. Okay. Binky's down.
Not Binky.
Binky. It's like I could get you up or do some big damage. Or I could do the fog thing. Is there any way I could get you up on a bonus action? I don't think so.
I can.
Unless you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, like if you want to just chill, because I haven't even made any rolls for my death saving throws yet. Like,
Yeah. Just don't spend any healing. I'll do it.
Okay, I think I will just get really nervous and start sweating then. So now in 40 feet radius, or so 20 feet in all direction, there is a fog that will treat the area as heavily obscured. So they will all have disadvantage against attacks in that area. But y'all within my friends here in 5 feet can see through it.
Okay, fantastic.
so that's what 5 feet is 1 square, right?
1 square, so it is just Binkleworm who can see through it right now.
And Fen.
No, Fen is in 10
Ben
feet
is
away
10
from you.
feet away.
What?
5 feet is
Oh.
next to you.
Let me
Yeah.
let me refresh it. It might be lagged up
It might be lagged up a bit, yeah.
because it was showing us right next to each other.
This is a weird error that we've had in this game recently, with Roll20 not showing where people actually are.
Yeah. That sucks. And
I mean,
not a
that's
good move,
still
Fen.
good for me, and you know,
Hmm?
Ben can still.
You
move
could
in
step
there.
down to be next to Fen if you'd like.
But it
You wouldn't take an attack of opportunity from Lartok or
Oh,
anything.
that's true.
And
That's
we
true.
can, and
Well, but
we
then
aren't impeded. Like we can still see through it.
Sorry, say that again.
I mean, so we aren't impeded. Like we can still see through this cloud.
If you were within
As
5
long as you're within 5 feet of me.
Okay, got
Mhm.
it.
But yeah, I guess it doesn't matter that I'm not next to you because I'm not making any attacks.
because you're currently down, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Putting that around you so it affects the most people around you. All right.
And hold on. I'm going to do also bonus action Spirit Shroud.
Okay, fantastic.
Yeah. So I will have higher damage when I attack somebody.
Mm-hmm. Okay, it is Origin's go.
Oh, poor Origin.
Origin has been powering up for something. So she is going to do that. Okay. She can't see where everyone is. So what she is going to do, she's going to hold out a single hand and shout almost to the wind itself and say, Lartok, I hope you were planning on dodging this. And is going to use a fireball.
Oh my god.
Striking Binkleworm, Fen, and Smash. Dexterity saving throws, please.
Yeah. Would
Binkleworm does not make a saving throw. Binkleworm takes an automatic death fail.
Oh,
even with
great.
fog?
She's not aiming
they
at
might just
anyone.
miss.
This is a radius. She knows where you all were at the end of your turns. She is just nuking the spot, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
I'm burning a lucky point for that, and I rolled a 23.
23 is great.
And everybody around me gets a 4. Is that right?
+4. So that affects only Fen, because Fen's the only one up.
Okay.
So 27.
And this is dexterity?
Dexterity, yep.
25.
Okay. Both of you save. You will only take half damage, which is 14 fire damage, as she fireballs. Binkleworm, you're going to take an automatic failure against that.
mhm.
So you don't take any damage. You just mark off one of your death
Right.
failures.
Yep.
But she hasn't done the thing that she's been preparing for.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
All of those gears that have been spinning and powering her up and overclocking her body continue to spin and then quickly stop and begin spinning the other way as if they're reversing it. And she's going to cast a second fireball as she uses
Oh
her
my
ability
God.
Overclock.
Oh my god.
She can spend 2 spells in an action, but we can't?
This is one of her legendary
A
actions.
legendary. Oh,
Oh my
Jesus.
Yep.
god. I'm legendary too, bitch.
Both of you need to make saves, please.
Okay. That is a
Add your
25.
+4. Mine is a 19.
Okay. Both of you are going to take 35 damage, half down to 17 fire
Oh
damage.
god, I was like,
God,
Yeah, that was
Is-
scary.
Is that another
was
fail for me then?
That is another
terrifying.
fail for you right off the bat.
All right, guys.
Origin, immediately after doing that, seems to power down slightly and be just standing completely still for a minute.
Hmm.
Then you are up.
Oh, did those attacks hit Atlas?
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Not Atlas. Lartok needs to
Lartok.
roll.
Period.
twice.
Lartok succeeds on the first one. He uses evasion. Also succeeds on the second one. He uses evasion.
God damn
He
it.
is a monk after all.
All right.
Yeah.
Now,
But would that be half and half?
No.
No, evasion allows you to take no damage on a dexterity save
Yeah.
if you succeed it.
I have the same
It
You
is
ability.
can
a-
use it. You could use it how many times?
It's not
As
every
many
action,
times as you
it's
take a dexterity, you make a dexterity save.
just a monk thing, yeah.
It's a monk
You
ability
just
and a rogue
never,
ability.
never get hit by.
If
a
you
dex save?
fail the save, you take half damage.
Yeah.
If you succeed
Oh.
the save, you take no damage on a dex save.
Okay.
So if someone does a wisdom save spell, nothing happens. They can't use that. It's only on dex saves. Then it is your go.
okay. I. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm going to move
Would he have
myself.
disadvantage on the save because he didn't know where it was coming from or anything like that because of the fog?
No.
Okay.
He had been warned about it.
Just wondering.
I'm going
No, it's okay.
to. I'm gonna move myself right here next to Smashly, and I'm going to pull out a stone out of my pouch, and I'm going to grasp it firmly in my hand, and I'm going to focus
Firmly
my
grasp
I'm
it.
going to focus my attention on the Archdruid, and I'm going to target Origin as well.
Mhm.
And right before I release my spell, I'm going to whisper to myself, it looks like luck isn't exactly on your side this time. and I'm going to cast banishment on the both of them. And I'm going to make the Archdruid's roll for the save a 5 because of my portent dice.
Okay. That is a 5, so I'm assuming no matter her bonus, she's probably going to fail this unless she has an insane bonus. Let me see what I gave her. What type of save is this?
That's a charisma saving throw.
Charisma. With a 5. And what's your DC again?
It's a 16.
She fails it.
Sickening.
She disappears.
Who was that on? That was on. I was on.
That was on Archdruid Incra.
Incra. And then Origin also needs to make a charisma saving throw.
Okay, Origin needs to make a charisma saving throw. Origin is not bad at those. Oop, that fell off the table, so I will re-roll that.
Origin dies.
Origin just explodes. That is an 18 on the save.
Okay.
Damn.
All right. And then I'm
so she's, I guess, back in the Feywild. Is that right?
She's somewhere. You don't know where exactly.
Yeah, she's I think she's in a harmless demi-plane right now. And then I'm going to cast Hidden Step on myself and disappear for a little bit.
And that's just a Furbolg ability, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And that is let me just double check. As a bonus action, I can start it, and that lasts until the start of my next turn, or until I attack, make a damage roll, or force someone to make a saving throw.
Okay, fantastic.
Yeah. So I am invisible right now.
I want to remind everybody that I am one fail away from being dead, and also that Lartok is hurting. That's all.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Speaking of that, Pinkleworm, it is your turn. I've used your luck, so I cannot make you roll a nat 1. This is going to be just on the die, whether Pinkleworm lives or dies right now.
That's a 5.
No!
What do you have to roll to get a saving throw?
It has to be a 10 or higher, which means you could use a wheel on this, Vola. Hold, before you roll, you need a 5 or higher on this.
Wait. And are you in 5 feet of me? No, because I moved.
All right, Vola, do your thing.
Vola, you need a 5 or higher to save Binkleworm's life right now.
I rolled a 6.
Holy shit. Oh my god.
Vola, what does it look like as you were not in this combat, but you know Binkleworm is downed in this cloud. Binkleworm is near death.
Are there still stars above us?
There are stars all around you, but this world is starting to crumble.
One starts to just brightly shine above it, and as it starts to shine brighter, it like zooms down and falls right on Binkleworm.
And Binkleworm
blows his body.
You still survive for another round. You are still at 2 failures and 1 success.
Cheers, ladies!
You can still be killed.
Oh my god.
We are at the beginning of the round, and Omen once again is going to try and use a lair action if he succeeds his save.
Oh my god, Edie, thank you.
I mean, that was a really good
Wow. Wow.
Oh,
Omen screams in pain, howling into the wind. As you watch, this time he holds up his hand to try and pull the magic he holds as an architect, and his hand falls off of his body as the fractures cause it to shatter into a million pieces. His arm falls onto the ground. He looks broken and exhausted and moments away from death. I need everyone to make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Even me.
And you get a +4.
Okay.
I have a 17.
What the hell, dude? Oh wait, okay, that's better than I thought.
When that 6 rolled, it was upside down, and so I saw a 9, and I was like, I don't know how I rolled a 9, but
I'm just gonna burn it. I don't care.
23.
Nope. Okay. All right. Okay. That is a 13.
13. Okay, 23.
17.
Binkleworm. 17 for Binkleworm. And Vola, what did you get?
oh, there we go. A 17.
Okay. Sorry. 17, 17, 23, and what did Fen get again?
13.
My apologies. Fen, you're going to take 12 bludgeoning damage. Everyone else is going to take 6. As from the world around you, as this happens to Omen, you can see he's losing control of this space. And pieces of starlight begin to fall through this magical bubble, this dome, and as they strike you, they turn into objects, ruins, knives, other things that Omen has created for this trial strike you and land onto the ground, turning back into starlight as they hit the floor. All of the enemies roll as well. Some of them have taken some damage as well. Some of them have not. Omen seems to have taken the most damage from that.
I think with that,
Not
I think
Omen,
with that-
Origin.
I think
Yeah.
with that damage, I also lose my hidden step as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you need to make
gonna-
a concentration check on that spell.
Fuck. That's right.
That was a dexterity save, right?
That was a dex save, so you take none.
Oh,
'cause
so
you
I'm
succeeded.
good. Okay, I was about to ask if I'm
Yep.
dead. Okay, cool.
But Eva, you will have a +4 to it.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna burn my last bit of luck for that. That is a natural 20 plus all my bonuses.
Okay,
Which
so you
would
were
make
good.
it 31.
Okay.
That's my last luck.
It is Lartok's turn. I'm gonna roll a perception check for Lartok.
My heart
Okay.
is pounding right now.
Smashly, you're going to get an attack of opportunity here. Please roll to hit
Okay.
if you would like.
I would love. That'll probably hit 16 on the die. +6 plus. Yeah. No, just +6. So 22.
That'll hit. Roll your damage.
Hold on. Can I put a smite or something in that?
Yes, you can.
Oh wait, no, I've got a thing already going. I've got my spirit shroud.
Hmm. What does Spirit Shroud do?
Yeah, let me. It's like a smite.
Okay, cool.
Just going for the next minute. Where's my dice? 8 on my D8. Yeah. And then I get to add an extra D8, which which is a 5. And then I also add. Did you put my strength back up or no?
Yes, if you refresh your sheet, it should be back up.
Because I feel like my modifier is wrong.
It should be a +4 to your modifier.
Okay, good. So that's 17 damage, is that right?
17 damage.
8 + 5 + 4?
Yes. Lartok steps around Binkleworm. Binkleworm's body, which is on the floor. And using part of his movement, is going to drag Binkleworm out of the fog cloud.
Okay.
He stands over Binkleworm with a fist cocked and looks into the shadows.
No. Sentinel. I got
Sentinel?
an opportunity attack. I have Sentinel, so it cannot move.
Okay, so he can't move. All right, he remains where he was, which is right here. He can't move out of your reach. Does he still complete the 5 feet, or he cannot move out of your reach at all?
He cannot move.
Great. He still knows where Binkleworm is, has a hand on Binkleworm, and Fen and Smashly, you can both see this. He raises a hand to Binkleworm and says, "Move, and I kill him. Dismiss the fog cloud. Stop the banishment, and we'll leave." Simple
fog
and
cloud
easy.
Is here, and I can't dismiss it.
You can't dismiss it, like you can't get rid of it yourself? Okay.
It's here. Here for
You
10
can
minutes.
explain that. He can explain that, and he'll say, "Fine. Bring back Ankra, and we'll leave. Our job is done here. We have no reason to stay." As he holds his fist right above Binkleworm's head.
I'm gonna croak out and just go, "Kill this motherfucker!"
What should I say?
It's
We can keep going in initiative order if you'd like to. He's going to hold his action to
okay.
kill Binkleworm. I'm not going to tell you what the trigger is, but he will kill Binkleworm if his action is triggered. The 3 of you who are still up need to decide what to do.
Hoping my punch would kill him. Oh my god. I'm gonna look at Fen just for like any look of in your eye of like this is. I'm worried, but also like I feel like I don't like this person, and I would like them to die. So just like a look of like, I don't know, like what do you think?
Above the table, you
Can
three
I-
can discuss if you'd like. And also,
Well-
Binkleworm, you're welcome. Yes, what's up?
I would like to make an insight check in the regard of will they actually leave? Like if like
Go ahead and make your insight check.
yeah. Choose this dice. Okay. Yeah, that's a 3. No. Well,
Would any of the
7,
other players like to make
technically.
an insight check?
I'll make an inside check.
Why not?
Yeah.
If I'm allowed.
You're down, so no for you.
Okay.
Thank you for offering, though. I appreciate it.
I rolled a 2, and now I have a 10.
Okay. Smashley, are you rolling or no?
16.
With a 16, you can see through this fog that is obscuring the area. you can tell that Lartok is so close to death. You might say he only
Saying
has a
anything.
coochie crumb of health left. This is not a this is a true promise here. He is telling you that they will leave, they will spare your lives if you let them go. Looking around the battlefield, you know that Atlas and Origin have not been hurt as much as Lartok has been. Lartok is doing really bad, but the rest of the group is not. And if they get Archdruid Inkra back, it's even worse.
And is is Lartok looking at me?
Looking at Fen more, because Fen is the one who has the banishment up.
Like, can Lartok perceive me in this moment through the fog?
With the 16 you got, you don't know.
Okay.
May I make a suggestion?
Well,
Here's the thing. We know that they're not bluffing, but that doesn't mean we can't.
well,
Yeah.
right. And okay. I'm just gonna turn to Smashly and I want to protect our friend, but I can't. I don't. I believe what they say is true, but I also don't trust this at all. Because if she comes back, who knows what we've seen what she can do. And we've seen that, and I mean, if there's one thing I learned, you don't trust Faye at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that
Yeah, I
hurt.
think we
Lartok's
made
not
a
a Fae,
mistake by
though.
doing that.
What did
Oh,
you say, RK?
I thought you said that.
Lartok is not a
He was a
Fae.
Fae.
Inkra is a Fae.
No, I was talking
that's what I
about
meant.
I was
Okay,
talking
okay.
about Inkra.
My apologies.
Yeah, no worries.
Lower your weapon and step away from our friend, and maybe we'll listen to you.
He can't move. You sentineled him.
Lower your weapon.
He does not lower his weapon because he says straight to your face, "I have no guarantee of you making this promise right now."
Look, trust is a two-way street. If you're not gonna, if you want us to trust you, you're going to have to give us something.
Okay, give me a second. Okay. He lowers his weapon. He lowers his fist down to his side, but you know that he is a martial fighter. If he really needs to, he could kick Binkleworm and kill Binkleworm.
I hate to point out the obvious, but Omen may not survive this. Look around us. The entire place is falling apart.
Atlas actually speaks up at this and says, "He won't. He'll die here."
And that was your purpose coming here, wasn't it?
Yes, the king demanded it, and we did as she asked.
Can I do an arcana check?
On what?
Their weapons?
Absolutely.
A 7. They're magical.
With the 7, you do know that they're magical. You also know that they are not a type of magic that you recognize. They are not something you've seen before. It is not adamantine, it's not mithril, it is clearly some sort of either metal or something else, some sort of like hard material, maybe a gemstone of some sort. But it is not a material that you know.
Oh. Yeah.
I'm going to turn to Lartok and say, who is Inkra to you? What is her purpose here, and why would you even care?
Well, Inkra's purpose is simple. She was contacted by the king and told to help us out, otherwise her village wouldn't exist anymore.
Well, if Omen is already dead, as
Dying.
or dying as we see, and if your job is already done, then why would I need to bring Inkra back? What tie is related to this now?
And he looks towards where Inkra was. Roll me a persuasion check with disadvantage here.
Oh, in the table. Oh. Okay. You said persuasion?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's a 15 with disadvantage.
With a 15 disadvantage, let me roll. He looks towards you and says, well, she's our way out. She can get in, so she can get us out.
How are we gonna get out?
Well, I figure, and he looks towards Omen, he could help you with that, but you're wasting your time speaking to me. The longer you wait, the closer he gets to death. And then we're all fucked.
Oh. I like gurgle. I like that one.
I
My competitive stubbornness is really struggling right now, but
can I do maybe an insight check to see what kind of damage he's been doing, and if so, would I be able to reverse it with a dispel magic spell?
The damage that's being done to Omen?
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and roll me an Arcana check.
Oh my god.
I'm going to say this is the last roll
That's
you
a
all
6.
can do before you need to make a decision.
That's a 6.
With a 6,
okay.
you look towards Omen. This is not druidic magic. This is not something you've ever studied. This is not something you recognize from your travels through the Astral Sea. This is something older, in a sense.
I'm gonna turn to Smashly, and I'm sorry. I look down at Binkleworm, and my hands are kind of tied at this point. I don't want anyone to die, and as much as I think that we can handle this, I don't. They're right. We don't really have a way out of here, and as far as we know, she's been the only one that's been able to transport by magical means that we need. So I'm gonna lift banishment.
No.
All right.
Oh,
With
shit.
my eyes still down at Binkleworm.
You lift the banishment, and Inkra once again returns to the battlefield. And she sees everyone just standing there. There's no combat sounds going on. There's nothing happening. And she looks and says, well then, is it done? Are we all good now? Can I take you three home and you tell your boss that we're done here? And Origin, who's standing on the
Can
edge of
I,
this.
while this
Yes.
is happening, can I just like take a step forward and cast Cure Wounds on Biggleworm?
I'm gonna say no. Lartok still has his ready to action. Like he has his hands down, but like I said before, he could just kick and kill Binkleworm. She steps forward to the rest of the group, and Origin responds very quickly and says, yes, we are good to go. Lartok is going to step away from Smashly, head towards Origin. Atlas is also going to head towards Origin and Archdruid Inkra.
Okay, now I will go and do cast Cure wounds.
You can run up, do your heal.
As soon as that knife is lifted or whatever, the fist.
And the moment you do that, Archdruid Inkra throws out leaves. They swirl around the four of them, and the four of them disappear. Anyone besides Binkleworm, unfortunately, can give me an insight check.
Oh, well, finally, 23.
23.
Right on time.
Hold on, I'm just getting. What's my one?
That's a 10.
8,
10. All right.
7, 8, 9, 10. So, Binkle, you get 11 health, and nat 20 on the insight.
Nat 20. Smashly and Vola, the two of you looking towards this group, looking towards Archdruid Inkra, you see specifically on her face a look of guilt and regret as she casts this movement spell, pulling them all away from this battlefield. We are leaving initiative order.
Hold on.
Omen is nearly dead. Binkleworm is back up.
No, I can't. It's like if I had counterspell.
I'm gonna run over to Binkleworm and just kind of help him up a little bit. Are you okay? Can you stand?
Yes, I can stand. I'm just a little. I'm fine. Don't worry about me. We have bigger things to worry about right now. How's Omen?
Omen's not looking very good.
I will reach down to Omen and sort of cup his head with my hands and kind of cradle him, and ask him, "Is there anything that we can do to help you? Do you know what it is that they've done to you?"
Omen looks up at you, Vola. I assume all of you sort of crowd around and get close to him.
Yeah. I walk over.
Omen looks up to you, Vola, and the rest of your group and says, I would like to be near the statue before I go.
Yeah.
I go to put my arms around to help. We can all lift him together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You all
Who
lift
is he?
Omen
Who is
and
he to you?
take him to the statue. And you ask, who is he to you? And as you carry him over to the statue of this half-orc with long hair holding flowers out in his hand, he says to you, he is my beloved. Aww. The one I leave behind in this world. If you find the Prophet of Peace, it is him you will find.
What's his name?
He smiles gently and says, his name is Edgar. And Omen leans against, you basically place him in front of the statue, so he's leaning against it. And he looks towards the four of you and says, the last favor I ask of you is to listen. You have been rambunctious and destructive and loud, but you have been noble and kind and generous and strong. I congratulate you on completing the dungeon. In 6 months' time, all the champions will be called together. You four will be called as you are champions. The fate of Devanas lies in your hands. And he yelps for a second as this encroaching light begins to take over more of his body. And he says, face the challenges ahead. Bravely. Face the enemies that lie before you and stand against them. And if you could, find my friend Fate. She will need protection in this new world. And he looks up to you, Vola, and says, I know our people would be proud of you. All of you, accept this blessing. And he holds out his other hand, his last remaining hand, and channels divinity into it. 4 motes of starlight, pure and powerful, as bright as they can be amongst the fog that Smashly is creating. And each of you watch as a mote of light flits through the air and touches your chest, joining with you, granting you whatever this divine blessing you've been hearing about is, whatever this divine power is. And Omen, now incredibly weak, looks to you all and says, I give you one last gift. Knowledge. He looks towards Vola and says, what happens next will be hard. You will struggle. But our people need you. You have experienced what they will soon. He looks towards Smashly and says, your heart will be needed here. Be strong, be brave, and when you find the people you've lost, show them who you can truly be. He looks to Binkleworm, and I think, Binkleworm, you've been the loudest, the most rambunctious of everyone here, and Omen takes a hand and gently puts it on your shoulder and says to you, Binkleworm, the answers you need are at home. Go there and you will find them. And finally, he looks towards you, Fen, and says very quietly, when you find him, take the step. And as he says that, the opalescence continues up and up, and he holds out a final whisper. Congratulations, heroes. And as that whisper echoes through this room, all 4 of you feel yourself pulled, stretched like taffy, moving, teleported somewhere else. You're in a familiar place. You've only been there once before, but it's still familiar to you. You can hear the hustle and bustle around you, the moving of people shouting. And out of nowhere, all 4 of you see a familiar face as you have arrived in the tent of Professor Ignis, who you had met previously in this session, in this campaign. The professor is barking out commands to his students, telling them to gather their things and move quick. And he sees the four of you in front of him, and he says, "So you survived, then?"
Uh,
You can call it that.
Yeah. We made it to the very end.
Great. We'll talk about it later. We have to go. The army's almost here. And you see the tent flap opens for a second, and in the distance, the armies are pouring into the crater itself. And behind them is something strange, something terrible. On massive wheels, standing about 40 feet high, is what looks like an opalescent horn as it rolls down the crater into this area. And he says, "I don't know what the weapon does. I don't know what the army's plans is. All I know is we need to leave now." And he starts shouting, and you can see students are grabbing whatever they can hold on to, whatever they can bring, as the night sky is shining above you and the tower still reaches towards the sky. Professor Del Ignis looks to you all and says, "We have to leave." He starts stepping out and waving the students in. Is there anything you all want to do in your last few moments before whatever's about to happen?
No, let's go.
I thought we lost.
We might have lost, in a sense.
I would definitely say while something was gained, and I deduce that was more so our lives. We definitely lost something. In a sense, but I'm gonna look around the tent real quick. Is there anything to note that is being left behind?
You roll a
Living.
perception check for me.
That is a 16.
Okay. With a 16, you were in Professor Ignis's tent. You know that he has the largest tent out of all the members of the faculty who are here and the students that are here. People are bringing in things into this tent. They aren't packing them up on like horses or anything. They're bringing things into this space. And you watch as two students lift that like war table you had seen previously and move it out of the way. And you see on the ground, on this wooden flooring that is on top of that moon rock, is a magical circle. The students are stacking items on this wooden flooring, putting materials wherever they need to go, gathering up. You see a few students are already there and like ready to go while others are still grabbing things. There's nothing missing in this tent. It is what is outside that the other students are missing that they might not get. There's actually a familiar face here, one that you all recognize, an incredibly pale student. You recognize someone who looks much younger than the last time you saw them. You see Venzis is here.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Remind me.
Venzis was the artificer who was harvesting a star fragment when you were in the tower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We kind of like went into the future.
Yeah.
And you kind of went into the future, yeah.
Kind of.
Got it.
Back to the future.
Vola, do you say or do anything?
Jesus, I'm still like at a loss for this. This is to see one of my people in such a long time. I feel it's a great loss for Vola. I'm kind of shell shocked at this point. I don't really. Vola does not have her wits about her. This is a break in her character where, as normally as stoic and so hard, the exterior has broken completely, and there is a moment where she's just kind of lost, and everything going around her and there's something broken within her.
Mm.
I think I'm going to take Vola by the hand. I think we're all like very shaken up. I'm gonna take Vola's hand. I'll take another hand and put it on Binkleworm, and I'll give Fen eye contact and just say like, I think we did lose, but for some reason Omen thinks that we're still good enough to do something. So we have to steel ourselves, and I think we have to get out of here right now. But wherever we go, I think we should be proud that we're still here. Can we do this?
I think we can.
Can you go, Vola?
As Smashly takes her hand, she kind of snaps back into it, and Vola is gonna cast Pass Without a Trace
Mm.
as an action, and that
Alright.
will just
Are we following or are we darting?
You aren't going anywhere. The implication is that this magic circle is going to get you out of here.
Yeah.
Oh, the
Unless you want to run, you can run if you'd like to.
Oh, the magic circle that's in the tent.
Yeah, the magic circle that's in the tent will
Oh,
get
well,
you out of
never
it.
mind.
Yeah.
I'm not casting Pass Without a Trace then.
Okay.
Just kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought we had to
It's
cross
totally
up
a call,
across the
though.
field.
Binkleworm, do you do anything?
I'm also processing a lot. I just nearly died. I think that was the closest any of us have gotten to death. And I'm thinking about what Omen said to me about going home. And I think Binkleworm has grown quite a bit as far as their emotional intelligence. And I think I'm not exactly. It's also a breakup character for Binkleworm, and I'm a lot much quieter than I usually am, and I think I'm just gonna say I think it's time to leave.
Time feels so incredibly slow, but also incredibly quick as people are running in and throwing things, and suddenly all the students are there. And Professor Delignis looks to everyone and says, "All right, students, remember, keep your hands inside the magic circle at all times. Do not step off the magic circle. We will be at the academy quicker than you can think. All right, here we go." And he begins to chant a spell, and you watch as this magic circle on the ground begins to light up. And you can hear the sounds of the armies approaching, and this massive machine, this massive horn of some sort, like a trumpet almost, on wheels. And then you begin to hear the wind picking up, and the sound almost ringing through this horn. And as it does, Professor Ignis snaps his fingers, and you feel the magic circle fully activate. This red, fiery magic creating flames around the magic circle and pulling you all somewhere else. This doesn't feel like Omen's magic, which stretched and pulled you. This feels like you're on an elevator going up into the sky somewhere else. Except Fen. You were standing on the edge of this magical circle. Not over it, but on the edge. And as those flames, reds, oranges, and yellows, all these unnatural colors for flames to actually be, bright reds, these dark, deep oranges, you can see a figure standing in the flames and holding a hand out to you is Zadnir. What do you do as you see Zadnir standing just outside of the circle?
I take his hand.
And with the echo of the words of Omen, when you find him, you take that step. And you step out of the magic circle, ending up somewhere else. The horn trumpets, and we watch as you all disappear in a flash of magic. The horn trumpets, and this ripple of opalescent magic strikes the tower, and it crumbles. Where once it scraped the sky, touching the heavens, it falls and breaks, all the pieces of moonstone shattering into pieces. And so the tale of the dungeon of Nox'ren comes to a close. But as our heroes have been whisked away from the devastation, there are those who remain. Soldiers celebrating the power of this weapon and the fall of the tower. Would-be challengers arriving too late, of course. And someone else. A person mourning the loss of their best friend. They sit on the edge of the crater, far away from the army, far away from the weapon, and watch the tower fall, silent and still. Their pale skin is stark against the landscape, and her long brown hair is pulled into an elegant braid. And although their face is blank and emotionless, their eyes betray them. Tears escaping the ocular confines to roll down the canvas of her skin and staining her clothes with her sorrow. They speak gently.
I warned you, Omen. They can never be trusted.
Their voice chokes for a moment, and as it does, they wipe away their tears. She begins to raise herself from where they'd been sitting. Standing on the edge of the crater now, their face is anointed in the shadows of the tree line, and their voice, stronger now, breaks the silence of the woods.
Our deal is done, my friend. I will no longer be chained by my promise. They shall know the cost of their actions, and I will get my pound of flesh.
She stands firm and stark against the horizon line and leaps down from the edge of the crater into it. But our view does not follow her. Instead, turning upwards to the heavens, to the night sky, as we watch something strange happen. The sky wavers, it shakes, and the Astral Sea screams. A sound that tears through reality like a surgeon's knife through sodden, fragile flesh, ripping and sundering as it erupts through the material plane. When people speak about this night in the next 6 months, it's in whispered tones. There is an extreme fear of the unknowable, of the incomprehensible. They call this night many things. The apocalypse, the end of the world, the shattering of the sky. But the most common name is the keening night, as the Astral Sea grieves the loss that it has had. And in this moment, where all around the world people are looking up to the night sky, we watch as the stars themselves begin to fall. Meteors hurtling towards Devanas, fragments of stars, failing spelljammers, mind flayer vessels, all the horrors and wonders of the night sky falling towards Devanas. And like a warrior standing over an enemy, like Lartok was standing over Binkleworm, the death blow arrives. In an instant, Devanas changes. something precious is broken. The night sky is torn away from the horizon like a blanket ripped off of a sleeping child, and all that remains in what was once a starry night is light, radiance, heat, the sun. A day that will never end, as the god of night and his prophet die. And as the astral sea stops its scream, we hear the reply, the screams of the mortals, burned by the radiance. Our heroes are successful. They traversed the tower, completed the dungeon, and have been granted a divine blessing. Devanas is changed, as are our heroes. But what those changes are and what they mean for the world is a story for season 2 of this campaign. Our campaign called When Night Ends. And that is the end of our session, everyone.
Well. Holy shit.
Let's go ahead, go around and do outroductions. Let's go ahead and start with Edie.
Oh my god, I'm so fucking choked up right now. I'm Edie Cheeseburger. Thank you, RK, for putting this together. I mean, honestly, this was incredible, and I didn't know that I would get so fucking emotional about this last part. I'm a native of Atlanta. You can find me tomorrow at Outfront Theater for the other show, doing a Golden Girls show, but incredible. Thank you so much.
All right, over to Eva.
Well, it looks like this didn't really last 4 sessions, huh?
No, it did not.
What a fucking incredible ride. I'm very much looking forward to season 2. My name is Eva Destruction. You can find me on social media, EVAH Destruction, the way it's spelt, on pretty much everything. And yeah, thank you for telling this story. It's awesome.
No problem. And we'll cut over to Astrid.
Yeah, so I love Dungeons and Dragons, right? But this is by and away the most incredible experience I've ever had with this game. So I'd like to echo that of Eva. Thank you so much, RK. This is like well so much more than I ever could have expected it to be. And I can't fucking wait for the next season. I'm gonna be poking myself every day in anticipation. So yeah, you can find me on TV, Dragula, and also on the internet. Appreciate everybody who came by to watch the story unfold. I hope you all enjoyed it as much as I did.
All right, Irma.
Yeah, when you asked me to be a part of this, it was like the description made me think it was going to be like, okay, like room 1, room 2, room 3.
Yeah.
Like we're going through a dungeon. I didn't expect it to be this amazing story that you've told. And I want to say thank you for putting it together, and I want to say thank you to my fellow cast for like helping bring these characters to life, and just what a cool experience. I can't wait to keep doing it.
Yeah.
And also thank you to the people that you're not seeing behind.
Oh, definitely. Big
behind
thank you for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, my name is Irma. You can find me at irmaissadrightnow.com / but also hopeful and excited .html. Yeah, thanks so much.
And I am RK Wild. I am the GM of this game. It has been an absolute pleasure to tell the story of this season, and cannot wait to tell more. This has been the Dungeon of Nox'ren, a season of a campaign created for Death, Dragon, Decadence, as hosted by Casters and Castles. Death, Dragon, Decadence is a collective of queer individuals and artists that love to play, entertain, and create through TTRPGs. Thank you for watching. We'd like to thank Casters and Castles for hosting, and we'd also definitely like to thank someone very special, our amazing producer, Willow, who you can
Yay.
find on Twitter at IcarusOBS. Willow was also the voice of that mysterious character at the very
So
end.
good.
Of this
So
episode.
Period.
Fucking
Yeah.
good.
Period, Willow.
I got chills.
Sexing.
I got chills.
If you're interested in watching the VOD, it'll be up on the Casters and Castles YouTube channel, but otherwise, have a good night, and thank you for attending the Dungeon of
Night.
Nox'ren.